What's up? What's up?
I know what I know now.
Yo, I'm telling you right now, I'm about to put Toronto on your shit. People only think you're a battle rapper, bro, but like you got some music on Spotify.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Well, just wait. I'm about to put it on here in Toronto.
They be goods could get it. I never went into a battle saying, damn, if I lose this battle, what's gonna happen? I don't understand that word. What does that word mean? What does the word lost mean? I'm sorry. Welcome to the Mecca.
First off, I want to thank you and your team, the professionalism, that I experienced with you guys as a whole it was incredible. So the professionalism is there, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you for taking the time on, to come on the episode. I know you're a busy entrepreneur, but I thought, when I did my research, because I'm a big fan of yours, I noticed that I didn't really see anything from Toronto, like interviews or podcasts. Is this the first one, or am I missing something here?
I haven't been, and I haven't did no podcast or anything out there either. So you are the first one for Toronto.
Let's fucking go. Let's go.
It's us versus them. That's how I look at it. These industry dudes better tread lightly. They think they could come in here and just do what we do, and it's not that simple. I go into battles to win, nowhere above any one of us. Y'all walk in here and fail every time, and then y'all still walk in here arrogant. Nah, y'all making it where y'all so arrogant, we don't like y'all.
Beyond the Views podcast, episode 38, #1 podcast in the world. You know that. Yo. I had to put on a suit. And get right for this one. I have someone who I'm a fan of. First and foremost, I'm a fan of. I can't say who the other person is because there's two. Because I will have the other artist on the podcast coming up. But you are the reason why I got into battle rap. And times where you weren't on that stage, I just wasn't watching battle rap. And that's that.
That's official. That's
a lot of people around me. That's how we feel here in Toronto. And that's the reason why you were the most requested to come on. And I'm going to start off by saying this. GOODZ the Animal is one of the most popular battle rappers, claiming over 20 years in the profession. Born in the birthplace of hip hop, Bronx, New York, that balances lyricism with the uncommon cool that challenges the typical aggression associating with rap music. The leader of the grown man bars movement, GOODZ is an influencer that has inspired tons and tons of rappers to pick up the mic and battle. Massive catalog, over millions and millions of viewers, entrepreneur, trendsetter, slick talk shoes, GOODZ apparel, tee, sweater, socks, pants, jackets, slick talk cologne, body oil, sets, chocolate leather, gentleman 30, colognes, and that's not to talk about the radio stations appearances, mainstream artists, you put out music. You have been putting in a lot of work. And I want to tell you right now that you are a fucking legend, okay? You are a legend. And I want to, I understand that you have been in a lot of interviews, you have done it all. And I want to take a little different approach with GOODZ. I want to know how this all started. First and foremost, how you got that name, GOODZ, and how was your upbringing like? And how did you get into battle rap to begin with for the people that want to get to know how everything started with you, GOODZ?
Well, I'm from the birthplace of hip hop. Actually, the birthplace of hip hop. I grew up literally 10 minutes from it. It's probably like down the block from me, which is Cedric. It's Cedric Avenue.
Yeah.
So coming from there, hip hop was always big. How I got into battle rap though, I was coming home from school one day and I saw two people. Well, I didn't know what they was doing at the time, but I just saw like a big commotion. Saw them going back and forth. And I like squeezed through the crowd. I was like a little kid. I squeezed through the crowd, and when I got through, I saw two people like just rapping at each other. So I didn't know what it was. I wound up staying out past my curfew. Got home, got in trouble. But ever since then, like I wanted to rap. you know what I'm saying? I wanted to know what that was. And once I learned what it was, that made me, want to be a rapper and know what battling is and stuff like that.
So growing up, who was like your inspiration of, like, being born in an environment of, Bronx, New York, right? Like a lot of legends, right? Like who inspired you? Who was someone that you would come home and listen to, or go on your computer or radio or what have you, and like just be like blown away? You know what I mean?
You know what's crazy is it was actually the people. It started off with the people from my building, because I lived in like a big building, like big. It was like the hallways was extra long. We had 2 big staircases. So it was like a real big building. And the older dudes in my building used to rap, and it was like nice. So they used to always rap in like the staircase. I used to always walk by the staircase and hear them. And you know what I'm saying? And that's like what inspired me and who I used to look up to. And I used to go right and be like, yo, one day I'm gonna go on that staircase and I'm gonna rap with them. You know what I'm saying? And then it finally happened. When I got old enough, one of them heard that I rap, and they brought me in the staircase and they like rap, and I happened to just rap right there, and they was like, oh wow, you nice. I probably was like 10 or something. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So
That's crazy. How did you get how did you get the goods? How did you get that from?
Look, these girls on my block used to call me Goody. I forgot why, but I think that song came out, My Goody, not My Goody, whatever that song was. I think it was Sierra, if I'm not mistaken.
My goodies, my goodies, my goodies, not my goodies.
I got a sick reputation for handling bras.
These little girls on around my block used to call me Goody or something. I don't know why they used to call me Goody. Then my man Reach, he used to be good at, like, he used to give everybody their rap names on the block. So he was good with that. So when he heard that, they was trying to find a rap name with me. When he heard that, he was like, GOODZ. He came to me next day and was like, GOODZ. And I'm like, oh, wow, all right, cool. And I just ran with that ever since.
Yeah, I got you. When you think about So Cold, featuring Fred the Godson, John Toms, October 25th, 2012, what's the first thing that comes to your mind, man?
The first thing that comes to my mind is R.I.P. Fred the Godson. That was my brother in real life. Like we shared sandwiches together, but we ain't have no money. So you know what I'm saying? That's the first thing. But So Cold. The next thing that comes to me is, I wish more people could have heard that song.
I agree.
That song was so big. Like, the song was so big to me. It was just a big song, and if it would have went mainstream and got that push, I think it would have been crazy. That song is like one of my favorite songs I ever recorded.
I agree with you.
And on top of that, it was a competition thing, because you know how crazy Fred is. So it's like, Fred sent me his verse, and when I heard his verse, I'm like, damn, I sat with it for a minute, because I gotta come with it. I can't get left, because everybody knew Fred was, you know what I'm saying, incredible. So, and
you guys all killed it, though.
Yeah, it came out dope, man. Yeah.
Huge record. Was this the first time you ever put out a single as an artist, recording artist?
No, that wasn't the first time.
I couldn't find your first tracks. You're like very, very, very first track.
That's hard. See, I'm trying to think. I don't even know when I put out my first track, but I got songs from longer than that. I think.
Really? 2012? That's crazy.
Yeah, before 2012.
Damn. Well, I gotta go back then. I gotta go back and keep searching.
You gotta find. I got a mixtape called Evicted, if I'm not mistaken. I think I got songs on there before 2012. I forgot when that tape came out. I know it came out around the Lions Den era, so it definitely was before 2012. Might have been like 2008, 2009. And I got a joint on there. I got a joint on there that's Swiss produced called Slow Neck. I got a few joints on there. Yeah, you gotta go listen. I got a joint with Lux and Mook, I think. You gotta go listen to that one. It's called Evicted. I think it came out 2009 or something like that.
Okay. I definitely will. GOODZ, how do you measure your success and passion between, artist and battle rap? So, between these two here, like, how do you measure them both? Like, how do you scale them both? Do you think you might have weighed more on one than the other throughout your career?
I mean, I feel like I went with the flow of whatever happened for me, wherever I was gonna prosper at and be the best at that. That's what I just went with. I always did both. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you got to go with your path. It might not be meant for you to be a. It wasn't meant for me probably to be an artist or like a mainstream artist. And battle rap was something that took me to the top and got me known and got me a fan base. So it probably was meant for me to go that way, and that helped me branch off into other things like we're probably gonna talk about sneakers and cologne
Right.
and stuff like that. Where what I'm saying, now I'm a whole business and I'm a businessman. So you gotta just follow the path that's created for you because God already got your path for your book written already. You got your
Facts.
path laid out, your book written. You don't know what's coming next, but he already got it written out. So just follow your path. So that's what I did. And that's what I've been doing, still doing.
Honestly, well said, well said. What do you think about the stigma is between, that artists cannot be battle rappers and battle rappers cannot be artists?
I don't believe
What's your
that.
thoughts on that?
I don't believe none of that. Most of the rappers you hear today are not rappers. They're just personalities. I'm gonna take the biggest one for example. Cardi B. Cardi B was never a rapper. She was a personality, and they was able to make her into one of the top artists we have. You know what I'm saying? Because of her personality. So I feel like you can take anybody and make them a rapper or a star. You got to put the right team around them. So I don't understand why people say a battle rapper can. That might be the easiest thing to do if you got the right people and put the right person, the right team around them. It's the easiest thing to do because they already can rap.
Right.
Like in that,
Right.
and you know what I'm saying? So, and that's it. I feel like if anybody has the look and the personality, you can make them into a star. And I
Right.
mean, when you look at everything, that's what's happening now. So
Yeah, for sure, for sure. But you have to remember that those are two different worlds and identities. You know what I mean? Like artists are trying to step into that battle rap world. That's a whole new world, right? And I feel like vice versa as well. Like battle rappers that can battle rap are sick with it, but when they come to making a track, it's like, you're better off sticking.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
right. I
So,
mean,
yeah,
I
I hear
mean,
what you're saying though, for sure.
I think battle rappers got to learn how to not battle the track. It's two totally different things. I think when you
Exactly.
making music is more of melody and
Yeah,
topics and sticking to the topic and things like that. I don't think it's about the craziest shit you could say or like the
yeah.
punchline. It ain't really about that. It's about relating the message to whatever song you're doing to the people, and that's pretty much what it is.
And you know what's crazy? You have the song "Turn It Up," older song. I didn't know
Mm.
that you actually went with that kind of like, I don't know, it felt like a fucking strip joint track or something. You know what I mean? I
Right,
didn't know
that's
you
what
hit
it
those
was.
avenues, yo. That's what I'm trying to say is that people don't understand if they really look at your catalog. You had dipped into different avenues of music, yo.
Yeah, I did.
A
I
lot of rappers
did.
done that, so it's dope. It's dope to
Yeah,
see
and
that.
that actually was a strip club record. I had them playing in the strip clubs up here and stuff like that. And the crazy thing is,
Fire joint, fire joint.
yeah, I try, and that was when I was trying to find different things that might work as an artist, and I know I could dip into different things. And I actually recorded and mixed that myself.
No
I
way.
actually recorded that and mixed it myself out of, I got a setup in my house and
That's
yeah, I recorded that and mixed that myself and did all that. So yeah. So I said I want to try a strip club record and I want to take it to the strip clubs and like get them to
yeah.
play it and stuff like that. So yeah, I
Oh,
just went with it
dope,
like
dope,
that.
dope, dope. So you're known to come on, any radio station and fucking kill it, right? Like your freestyles are crazy, right?
Mm.
So the Funk Flex freestyle you did, you said, "We've moved militants, you get a pine box. You won't see me when I ride. That's a blind spot."
We move militant, you get a pine box. You won't see me when I ride, that's a blind spot.
Now, that was one of the lines that really stood out to me. And first question before I ask you something is, Funk Flex freestyles, are these one take?
Yeah, I wouldn't take all my Funk Flex drums.
Maybe you do, but in general, like rappers are
No,
not.
nah. Like I've been up there and they did a few takes before. You can see the switches and they gotta cut it and
Ah,
stuff like that.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. So with the current condition, right, where the world is at, you saying that moving, you move militant and what have you. It's crazy. A lot of rappers are getting killed left, right, and center.
Right.
That. Have you upped your security when you go out? Because you're famous, they know you. A lot of jealousy out there. I was just curious to see where your mind is at with you're.
I mean, the funny thing is, I don't have security, and a lot of people see me and they be like damn, because you don't got. But when I go out though, I go out with the right people around me. You know what I'm saying? I got people that really care for me when we go out, and it's not just like a work thing. These are like my real friends that really care about me, so they got my best interest in hand. So, we move militant. That was something real, and that's how I was taught to move. You know what I'm saying? We eyes always open. When we going into a spot, they make sure I walk in the middle of them, and that's all moving militant. There's so much things I could break down how we move, and that's pretty much just about moving militant, being alert. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much it.
Absolutely, absolutely. When you get ready for a battle rap, what's the time period you have to prep for a battle rap? And how do you get yourself physically and mentally ready to get on that stage and remember 3 rounds, 4 rounds of straight raps? So I want to get it in your head, because that is something that honestly it's mind-blowing. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I'm not prepared for this.
I mean,
the
thing it's crazy because like when you look at, it's just a talent. Like if I look at a basketball player like let's say Steph Curry, I used to play ball, you know what I'm saying, when I was young, and I really played ball. And I go now, and let's say I go in the gym and I'll shoot around a little bit, and I'll be like, damn, when I shoot, the ball doesn't come off my hand exactly the same every time. You know what I'm saying? Or my form is not exactly, it may not look the same. It may look the same to whoever's watching me shoot. But I know, because if the ball's not going the same way, that's why I'll miss a couple of shots. And then when I get in the rhythm, I'll hit a couple of shots. People like Steph Curry or people that play in the NBA, this is their job. The ball come off his hands exactly the same every time he shoots the ball. So that's a talent. So for me to go up there and do the rap thing is like, it's so second nature to me. You know what I'm saying? I know exactly what to do. So normally we'll get maybe like 2 months to prepare. You know what I'm saying? It depends on who you are. Me, I take like 2 months to prepare. Normally that first month, I'm working on all my material. I want to have all my material done by the time that month is out, so I can have a whole month to remember. Because the better you know your material, the better you're gonna perform. No matter what happens, if the crowd go crazy or whatever, it's not gonna fuck you up basically, or make you forget, because you know your material so well. So that's my preparation. Everybody got different preparation. That's my preparation. And mentally, just I just put myself, when I'm writing and I'm saying it in my head, I'm putting my mind on that stage. So if I'm on the phone with you and I'm just saying my raps now, my mind is like I'm in the building already on that stage. So I'm not seeing myself in the living room or in the room. I'm seeing myself on stage. So I'm giving myself that performance like I'm on stage. So that's the way I'm writing it. That's the way I'm saying it. So that's pretty much my preparation to the whole thing.
Got you. And I also say physically, because I've noticed that when you come on that stage, you're losing fucking weight as you go to every single battle.
Mm-hmm.
And you're pumping on weight. And I can tell that you literally then get yourself back in the gym, because you physically want to be ready and you mentally want to be ready. And I've seen the changes, like you started off with that Henny in your hand, with that swag. And then I don't believe I've seen the Henny in the last few. I might be wrong, but I see that a lot of things have changed. You transition.
Yeah, it's been off and on. So it's like, you might see it one round and I'll put the cup down, and then, a lot of stuff changed. I'm in a different place than I was back in the day when I was battling elite, and up to now, like I'm a grown man now. So it's totally different. So mentally, and when you work out, you go to the gym, that's discipline. So it disciplines everything, your mind, your body, it disciplines everything. So before battles, I'm running, I'm doing cardio, my breath right. So I'm pretty much good, you know what I'm saying? So all that is preparation to go up there on stage, no matter how you put it. It's disciplining you. So
yeah. No, that's amazing. what are the 10 minutes prior to going on stage feel like?
Oh man,
Your mind is racing,
anxiety.
arms
So
are
much.
sweaty, knees weak, arms are
Yeah,
heavy.
you just wanna your legs get weak when you're walking on stage. It's just like, you know why? It's like you just want to get up there and just go. You want to get them first couple of words out and hear that crowd. Once you do that, you calm completely down. So once you get them first words out and the crowd go crazy, that calms you all the way down. It's that your nerves just calm down. So leading up to the battle, man, it's like nerve wracking because it's a lot goes into it, a lot you got to worry about. That's why when you finish, it's like a breath of fresh air. You can just relax because leading up until the battle, you cannot relax.
$10 an hour just ain't enough to live. Might gamble and go to jail. Fuck a bid. Pops left. Glad my mother love her kids. They say a woman can't make a man. What my mother did. And a damn good one. I'm talking something big. When it's beef, I don't grill. I'm trying to touch a rib. And I got the sauce to do it. New panoramic Porsche to prove it.
Right. Like it's just like you rehearsing, you getting your shit together, boom. Then that night before is the worst. That's the worst. The night before is the worst. Then when you get there, when you're about to go on stage, that's the worst. Because you just want to get it over with. You just want to get up there and get it over with. So yeah.
Yeah, no, I hear you on that. I went to a battle rap here with King of the Dot, and Charlie Clips was in the corner. Like his face was against the wall, and I seen a couple guys trying to go up to him and say what up, and he just he gave him the hand, like he brushed him off. And I stood there watching him. I'm like, and he's there, he's just rapping against the wall.
He's performed, yeah.
So are you saying that he's right there, I guess, practicing what he's about to go do?
Yeah. He's practicing. That's exactly what he's doing. But see, the thing with Charlie Clips is, and a person like that is, he probably just wrote that damn rap the day before. I don't have that talent to do it. So I watch Clips write 3 rounds in a week and go up there and perform. So because he just wrote that rap the day before, he's constantly rapping it so he won't forget it, rapping. That's why he's zoning out. So yeah. A person like me, I don't need to do that. Like you won't see me rapping before the battle because I didn't learn my stuff so well that day of the battle. Before I go on, I'm chilling. I might say my rap one time when I'm in a hotel room, and then that's it. You know?
Prepared. Honestly, it made me fucking nervous for him. I was like, shit, that's crazy. Now, when you are on stage battle rapping, so you said all the lines you said, now it's the opponent's turn. What are you doing at that moment? Like, what is your mind going through that moment? Are you actually listening to your opponent's raps, or have you fucking literally blocked out all the noise because you're thinking about your next round?
Well, I'm not even thinking about my next round. I be kind of up there daydreaming. I really don't pay attention to what the person is saying. And this is where, and this is where, so I can't kind of rebuttal unless something hits hard, then I hear it. But other than that, I'm not really paying attention to what the person is saying.
I ain't top tier. You right. I'm in a class of my own. Cause I could whoop a nigga ass all 3 rounds off swagger alone. What am I doing up here?
You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't faze me because I'm not really paying attention. And that's where that line, I don't know if you know this line, but I started doing this thing where I say, I talk about something random and then I end it with, this is just a few things I think about why you niggas rap. And that came from that because I really be on stage, like zoning, thinking about a whole bunch of other stuff, and I'm not really paying attention to them. So whatever they're saying doesn't really faze me, so it doesn't show, it doesn't work when I was happening. You know
I figured. Can battle rap punchlines go too far?
I think anything about somebody kids is too far, or somebody dead parents or something like that. To me personally, I just think it's too far. I mean, battle rap is about being lyrical. There's a bunch of attributes that go into battle rap.
Yeah.
I just think like, if somebody's mother passed away 3 months ago, or, even if it's 6 months ago, a year ago, that's somebody mother, so that's like hard to digest. And then you talking about fuck your mother, she's dead. That's not, in real life, that's hard to digest. That's your mother. You had your mother your whole life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think
I've seen
that,
battle
like,
raps that I seen battle raps that you were in where the opponent wanted to fucking go at it and you always keep your cool. And one of them where I fucking reflipped that video a couple times. It was like a tag team battle. I believe you were with Charlie Clips, and Shotgun Shook, I think, got really pissed off because I believe it was you that slapped his pocket.
Yeah, was it? No, Clips. It was Clips. It was Clips. Yeah,
was it Clips?
It was Clips.
But anyway, it got really tense. Like Shotgun Shook, to me, like watching him, I'm like, this guy doesn't play around, and I think it's gonna get fucking dirty. And I know you're serious too. Charlie Clips, I don't know much about it, but he seems more of like that funny kind of guy.
Yeah, he's cool playing. Yeah,
It was gonna go down, man. Like I was like, that's fucking crazy.
Oh, let me take it from here. Where you going?
Over here, my nigga, because you ain't got no third rounds. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Word, you let these niggas turn you against me? Okay, everybody gonna learn now. Freestyle off the top since you pushed me. Irving Plaza, there's a club mine. We stomped his grapes because we love wine. The crowd screaming 3-0. Notice when you do that, you get the blood sign. Exactly. You wouldn't be making that face now if it wasn't true. He on his third gun charge, and your situation was number 2. So when you think about it, Surf is really doing time because of you. You damn dummy. Life is not a fucking joke, but if it was, it wouldn't be that damn funny. All that pocket tapping. Why don't you go and want to send that man money? Why don't you go and want to send that man money? Why don't you go and want to send that man money? He's tight right now. You dead tight right now. You tight.
It ain't gonna go down. We, for the most part, we knew each other for a long enough period of time where, even if you get a little upset in a moment, we knew each other for a long enough period of time where you could be like, because even that bet, I was like, calm down, like calm down, you're doing too. And we knew each other long enough we could say that, like, you doing too much. It ain't that serious. Calm down, and then that's it. You know what I'm saying? When none of us really got no, it's rare, it happens, but none of us really got no hate for each other or, feel like that towards each other where it can go further than that. On some cases it can, when people really don't like each other, but that's not, that's rare. You know what I'm saying? That's not.
So you can agree that a portion of it is for entertainment as well, right? The audience, some of that, right?
Right.
Would you say that your most anticipated career battle rap was with Cassidy? That right now is sitting at over 5 million viewers. It was huge.
Right.
I know that you guys have gone back and forth. I personally, and not only myself, you took that battle. You fucking killed that battle. You destroyed Cassidy. Would you say that's your most anticipated, like, biggest battle?
Yeah, I probably would say that for sure. I think Cassidy has a big following, a big fan base. I think his shit talking, you know what I'm saying, brings a lot and makes you want to battle him, makes you want to kill him. So I definitely think the build up to that and from his talking and the stuff he do and us having history definitely made that, my biggest battle.
Girl, you won't come to my hotel until I send one of my bitches over to go and shoot you with it.
Yeah. Now, how are you guys now as we speak? Do you guys ever talk after that?
I mean, no, we cool. We don't speak on the phone when we see each other. We speak and all that. Yeah, it ain't nothing like that.
Talking about bars is back. Man, don't you know that's what everybody in battle rap do? Stupid. Your rap suck. You the truth to who? Against disaster, you was gassed up. Delusional. Swear to God, you was doing you. No growth. You just stayed in your lane. Nintendo turned to PlayStation. Genesis turned to Xbox. Basically, what I'm saying is, nigga, you gotta change with the game. I ain't playing.
All right, dope. A couple of more questions before we go on to the entrepreneur GOODZ. You don't want to answer this, you don't got to, but what does a bag look like if somebody right now wants to put you back in the ring? GOODZ right now.
3-round battle, you know, I could tell you probably no less than 50,000.
Dope, dope. I want to know, what is your best performance you had in your career in battle rap? Because I want everybody to go back and rewatch it right now, because I will.
Yeah.
I want to know this as a
To
fan.
me, I think my best performance would be me versus Averb. That's my favorite one.
Okay.
Enough said. Me, Ice, and Ars made you niggas. If we ain't okay you niggas, y'all footage still would have been under Lux's bed. But I'm a go-getter. You the type get in an argument with the bitch, she walk away, you go get her. You a hoe, Verb.
Okay.
And I will also gotta put probably me and Tay Rock there, because I was expected to lose that battle by so much. They had, Tay Rock was at the top of the food. He was like the guy at that time when I took him in.
Nice.
A lot of people expected me to lose, and the performance I gave in that battle, made people say, "Damn, I had GOODZ losing, but I have him winning. I had him losing going into the battle, but now I feel like he won." So I think that performance got to go on the top of my performances of all time.
Well, as far as the game goes, don't paper beat rock? Whip so big, it got a strap. When I shoot it, it look like it's in a one-arm sling. That's ill.
Go. That's what I want to hear.
You think with guns, it get you bars. Same difference. I think with a gun, it'll get me bars, but I ain't spitting. I remember Tay Rock at 16. He was used to spitting. Clothes filthy, but he stayed with the newest fitted. Same big hat. What's up? I'm a bad rap.
Okay. Now, the last battle rap question I have for you is, do you know who the world wants to see you rap against? Like, do you know what battle rap we want to see? Do you know?
Yeah, I mean,
or can I tell you who we want to see?
You could tell. Yeah, you could tell me.
Okay, we want to see GOODZ and Pat Stay. That's who we want.
A lot of people want to see that. Yeah, a lot of people want to see that. Shout out to Pat Stay.
Shout out to Pat Stay.
Blade more than a Claymore rain sword. Ain't more been a pray for him. See, you just play a role of a crip. You trying to be Drake for this grape's more fake than a plate with plastic fruit decor. Arsenal. Wow. With plastic fruit decor. Arsenal. Yeah, that's the perfect name for him. See, a stripper's arsenal suck the shit out of it and pay for it. Arsenal. Hope the next one farts on you.
I'm gonna get him on the podcast after you. Is that a possibility? Like, what's the deal with that? We need to see that.
I think it's definitely a possibility
for the fans, because we know that you guys are cool, right?
Yeah. I think it's definitely a possibility. I think at one point, it kind of, we both was like, we don't have no malice, so it's hard to do. But as time went on, I think we spoke about it, and I think that's definitely a possibility. And I wouldn't mind coming over there and doing it.
Yes.
I wouldn't mind coming over
there. We
have
to link some stuff together and make this happen here, man, because we got way too many people that's been talking about this. Got to make sure you ask GOODZ. I'm like, yeah, man, I definitely will, man. We got to link them too. I think that'd be like the most entertaining fucking battle rap history, straight up.
Yeah, I think that's dope.
Yeah. All right, man. Dope. Entrepreneur GOODZ. Now, I'm very, very impressed. And I'm not just saying this because you're in front of me. I have never seen such fucking good looking shoes other than what everybody else already wears. Like the Yeezys, Nikes, you got the Adidas, but on independent, we have Slick Talk. Like I said, we got the shoes, we got the apparel, we got the cologne, we got the body oil, and I'm sure you're going to be expanding this venture right now. So how did this come about, and how far along in your journey did you decide that this is the route that you're looking to take? Well, it's a big move.
Yeah, it took me a long time because I didn't really know, what to do, or like what I was gonna do outside of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? And it took for me to. It took a minute. It took until a couple of years ago. You know what I'm saying? And I know I was in the cologne. That was the first thing I really got into, and that was something big to me. I have like 50 bottles of cologne myself. So once I got into cologne, I said that I want to do my own cologne. And what happened was I just got out of we stop ourselves by saying I want to do something and just keeping it at that. Because we'll just say I want to do this, and then that's it. We'll always want to do it and not go do it. I stopped myself from doing that. So once I said I want to do a cologne, I said, you know what, I'm going to do a cologne. And I did the research and found the people I need to find to go sit down and create my own cologne myself. And I did all that and paid the money I needed to pay. And I wasn't scared to take that chance because it's something I wanted to do. And that was the first thing I did, and it was successful. And I always wanted to have my own sneaker. Always. The only people I knew that had sneakers was the athletes. You know what I'm saying? So I always wanted to have my own sneakers. And when I got enough money to be able to do it, I said, man, this is what I'm going to do because I want to do it. And that's pretty much it.
Now, you never thought twice about getting into the shoe world, it being such a fucking hard world to get into?
Nah. I didn't think twice to set out. Yeah, my mind ain't like that now. I feel like I can do whatever I want to do. So I feel like I got a core following. I got real supporters, and they showed me I got real supporters from the cologne now to the sneakers. I have real supporters and people that support me and believe in what I do. Where I feel like I could do anything. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much it.
Well, no, congratulations. I'm ordering myself a white and red and black. Are those colors? You have a fourth color too, right?
I got green.
You got green.
Army green.
That's
I got
fire.
army green. Yeah.
Shout out to all the Celtics in Boston, yo. Everyone should be fucking, you know what I mean? Getting themselves a nice green pair.
Yeah, I came out, the first pack came out what was the all black with the gold logos on it. I sold out of those. Then I came out with the red and the green as a pack, like not a pack, but I came out with them together. I sold out of those. Now I got the pack coming out.
Clean.
Yeah, those being in July. I got the pack. Those are coming out. The white with the 3M, reflector, and then the black with the 3M reflector. And they are packed together. You can buy them together for $300 for both. And that's it, man. Yeah. Those will be in July. Those are going crazy.
GOODZ. Is it worldwide shipping if we go on right now to your website?
Yes. Yes, you can, for sure. You just got to pay the extra shipping cost or whatever it is. That's all.
Right. And you created the actual design of the shoe, everything about the shoe.
I created the design of the shoe, yeah.
Okay, because outside looking in, those shoes look really fucking comfortable as well.
Yeah, I made them for, I work out and, and I'm like an everyday sneaker where I like sneakers you could just slip on your feet and you can wear them all day and they comfortable, they don't bother your foot. So that's what I wanted to go for. So I made my sneaker where they running sneakers, you can run in them. I jog with them on a treadmill outside. You could just rock them casually and slip your foot right in them, and they like on the go sneaker. They're so comfortable. They only weigh 1 pound.
No way. That's incredible. Yeah, man. Your sneakers.
Hard work and dedication to get you to that place you want to be. But being dedicated and comfortable is very important. Because it's easier to dedicate yourself to something you feel comfortable doing. I'm comfortable in my own skin. Why not be comfortable in my own sneaker? Don't just talk, walk slick.
How do you decide though on chocolate leather? That's really interesting, man. That's
yeah, I'm into the gourmand smells, which is like the food smells, and I always like the smell of like vanilla and chocolate and like stuff of pecan and stuff like that. So I wanted to do a leather scent, and I did the first one with Slick Talk leather, and that had more of like a powder and leather in it. And then I said I want to do a food scent mixed with a leather because a lot of people don't do that. So chocolate just smells so good to me, like with anything.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do that, and I actually got it down pack, and it smells like chocolate and leather. It's incredible.
What about the Gentleman 30? What's that?
That's my favorite out of all of them. To me, I got people that they favorite is different ones. That one is my favorite. The Gentleman's 30. It got one note in there that makes it so unique, and that's Fruit Loops. I don't know if you know the cereal Fruit Loops.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I have is a note that smells like Fruit Loops.
Mm.
So that is incredible. So that's like my favorite one. That and the new one, Elevator. Elevator might be second right now. Elevator smells like a real high end type of like a Creed type of thing. So yeah, it's
amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, that's fire. Nothing but goods.com.
Right.
We'll be starting that trend here in Toronto. Once you guys see me with the apparel, once everyone sees me with the kicks and the smell, I'm gonna be showing everybody down here. And we need to see you here down here in Toronto, Goods, man. Like you
I
gotta
can't, man. I can't wait.
I've
I've never been there. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Awesome. Have you ever listened to any Toronto artists?
I actually did a feature for somebody in Toronto. He was pretty good. I forgot his name. It was a long time ago.
Okay. All
A
right.
long time ago. But no, man, I mean, maybe, you know, maybe you could put me on to something. I want to learn about some Toronto artists. So I think that'd be dope.
All right, man. That's dope. That's dope. Episode 38, Beyond the Views podcast, the #1 podcast in the world. You know that. Goods, Cito.
Imagine if I had a cup of Remy. Right. The fuck you laughing at? Word is you ain't that nice without that cup of Henny. Oh, I got a bet for your ass, and I advise you not to lose it to me. $100. You can't kill him without that Henny. Is a bet? Bet. All right, prove it to me. I need this 100. Y'all niggas don't even look right together.